Two men went into a room where they witnessed a murderer killing their victim, but they did nothing about it. Only 1% of people can solve these riddles in the first try. Are you one of them? Let's find out. A psycho kidnapped you and 3 other people. Your enemy's child? Your boss? Wow, interesting. And your ex, and locked you in the room with no exit. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my gosh, there's an evil clown. The house will explode in 30 seconds. You may hide in these shelters and survive. Oh, down there, but there's only 3 of them and there's 4 people, but there are only 3 shelters. Yeah, I just saw that, you evil clown. You must decide who will die. Pause, let's talk about this. Enemy's child. It's not the child's fault. This child is innocent. I would definitely save a kid. Here's the thing, I feel wrong to save myself. I think I'd sacrifice myself in this situation. I want to be the hero. Wait, what? The boy is slim enough to fit in with your ex? Here I was trying to be the hero and I didn't even need to be. I didn't think about this. Big brain. We're all safe. Annie steals jewelry from rich ladies. That's very specific. Beautiful earrings. Today, she's put on stolen earrings. Suddenly, she noticed 2 policemen following her, but they don't know what Annie looks like. I mean, the one wearing the earrings, right? Who's Annie? Let's pause and think about it. We were given the context that Annie likes to steal jewelry from rich ladies. Immediately, my eye goes to this lady in the center because she's wearing fancy jewelry. However, Annie's trying to steal. So she would be one of these 2 ladies not wearing the jewelry. Let's look at their feet. It's her. It's the redhead right here. Look, somehow this lady, I believe she's Annie, she sniped an earring off of a lady and shoved it in her salad bowl. Why would you do that? That's very unhygienic, right? We've caught you, Annie. We know who you are. That's why she's laughing too, like she's guilty. The redhead was caught red-handed. I'm so confident. Yes, look at that face. She's hidden the earrings into the bowl. I mean, it wasn't that good of a hiding spot because we all saw it. Anna is a wanted criminal on the run. She needs to change her appearance. She looks cute. A good haircut could make her unrecognizable. I like that vibe. I am a blonde, so I like the blonde. There are 2 hairdressers in town. Maggie owns a dirty salon and her hair is a mess. I mean, that's a little judgmental, but she does look like a witch from Minecraft. Lily runs a luxurious and spotless salon. She looks like Barbie. Her haircut is perfect and the prices are much lower. Which one should she choose? Okay, luxury salon with lower prices? What? That makes no sense. Maggie, she looks like she would hide me if I was a criminal. Like, I feel like Maggie would definitely not tell the cops. We're going with the lady on the left. She's probably seen some things. She's holding scissors in a strange way. The girl on the right looks too innocent to hide a criminal. Yes, Maggie's salon, as hairdressers can't cut their own hair. It was Maggie who made Lily's haircut. If there are any hairdressers watching this video, can you let me know? I do think you can technically cut your own hair, so I feel like this video gave us false information. 2 men came into a room. They have very good posture. I need to work on mine. They saw a murderer killing his victim. They calmly exchanged their opinions about the situation. Interesting opinions. And went away doing nothing. Why? Okay, they saw a murderer killing his victim. I feel like they hired a hitman, which means they hired somebody else to do the dirty work. So these guys were in on it. They didn't do the killing, but they knew. They knew it was happening. That's why they were there just on time for the murder to happen and then casually walk away. They were standing guard to make sure nobody else saw. They were at the gallery and saw a painting of a murder. Honestly, that would be so big brain if you guessed that in the comments. Like, I would be so impressed because they always have art that's like random. And then when you're at a gallery, people are like, oh, did you see the tuna fish? It reminds me of my grandmother. You know, like you talk about art like that and then you walk away. I went out to a popular tourist destination one morning. I spent the entire day there asking the same question to everyone I came across. Wait, that sounds kind of fun. But what was the question? I do need to know. Though I met around 1,000 people, goodness, that's a lot of people. Everybody had a different answer to the question. Please tell me the question. Am I gonna have to guess the question? What was the question? Are you kidding me? Okay, Hold on. Let's see here. This guy's obviously a mailman. She's an artist. This is a police officer. This is a British person or a driver. I don't know. I feel like British people wear these hats. This lady might be a student. I think that's the only obvious answer. Are you related? I mean, these two, they kind of look similar. That could be their dad. I don't know. I'm going to go with my first answer. Trust your gut. Because none of them look like they do the same thing. Guys, play along with me in the comments. I want to see if you get things right that I don't. You're so smart. I'm sure you will see things that I never would have thought of. What time is it? Guys, would you have guessed that one? I feel like that is actually kind of obvious. There was an old lady. She always answered the door. Aww. Girl Scout cookies, yes. Oh my gosh, her little hat. She's so cute. She was not cold, but the fire's on. I mean, it's a nice vibe. Why did she do it? Why did she light the fire? The cat likes to be warm. I don't know. She looks like a very sweet woman. She's probably making sure her cat is warm and her guests will be warm as well. Okay, so why did this adorable old lady choose to put a hat on? I would say she wants to be presentable to her guests. She wants to look nice and ready to hit the town. Like, she's ready to go out on an adventure if her friend pops by and she's like, let's go get some coffee. Yes, ma'am, I am ready to go out the door. Who's at the door? Are we going to finally see? If it was someone she wanted to invite in, she'd say she had just come in. Oh, that's her excuse for looking fancy. I'm gonna say I'm fairly correct. I said she's ready to hit the town in her outfit if she wants. You went to explore a haunted castle. Those ghosts are kind of cute for some reason. When you entered the cellar, oh, the door shut behind your back. That's terrifying. A creepy voice said from nowhere, there are 4 doors, and one of them will get you to freedom. These doors are floating in the air. I'll give you a gun with 1 bullet that can kill 1 animal. I do not kill animals. Excuse me. A raging fire, 2 fire-breathing dragons, a hungry lion and a wolf, a pool of hungry sharks. Which door is safe? Okay, so I don't know how to swim very well, and there are multiple sharks. So I'm not going with the top left door. Sharks are a no. You only have 1 bullet for the blaster, and there's 2 animals in the bottom 2 doors. I'm thinking we go with fire-breathing dragon because we could ride on its back like How to Train Your Dragon and get out of there and be safe. The hungry lion has already eaten the wolf. We were not given that context. I am not hurting a lion. This riddle is lying. Her pet meant everything to her, and her python returned her affections. I'm not a snake person. But one day, it stopped eating. Oh, the snake is sad. Whatever its owner did, her pet wouldn't eat. There were cute little rabbits. Frightened, she showed it to the vet. Doctor, help. He won't eat anything. At night, he coils himself around me, and I don't know how to help him. You came to me on time. Your pet is healthy. He's not eating for one reason. What happened to the python? I think it's guilty because it knows it needs to eat its owner. I think it's sad because it's like, I know you love me, but I gotta do this. He's getting ready to eat you. What did I tell you? Guys, snakes are evil. His embraces weren't a sign of love. He was estimating your size. He's freeing up space in his stomach to digest you. Guys, this is why you don't let a snake in your house. That's why he stopped eating. He's like, this girl, she's gonna take up a lot of room in my belly. I gotta save space. Don't be afraid of an enemy that looks you straight in the eyes. Be afraid of a false friend who embraces you. Ooh, that goes deep. Be you. You're beautiful, and I love you. What do we have in common? Roundworms. We dance. The nervous system. I'm getting nervous watching that worm squiggle around. Dolphins. Brains. We're smart. We know how to swim. I said the brain. Twice as many wrinkles. Pigs. They're adorable. They oink. They have tails. Heart. They have a good heart. The structure of the skin. They can get a tan. Guys, when in your life have you seen a tan pig? Rats. They're soft. I think they have a good sense of smell and they like cheese, and I love cheese, so I have that in common with a rat. Skeletal structure? The same number of bones. Sure, but do our bones look anything like that? No. Chameleon. We change clothes all the time, and they change their outfit all the time by changing color. They have good peripheral vision. Vocal cords. Who knew chameleons talked? Frogs. We know how to hop. We have strong legs, eardrums. Frogs can hear just as well as us. Who knew? Fish. We can't breathe underwater for too long. Wait, no. Fish always breathe underwater. That was so embarrassing. What? What? Gills on human embryo. You were telling me a baby, a real human baby, got gills? I was a nurse and I didn't even realize that. That's terrifying. We have good memory. I feel like it's gonna be their memory. They're known for being intelligent animals and they like to shower, and so do I. It is the memory. I'm an animal girl. Can't you tell? Hedgehogs. They're illegal in the state of New York. They're grumpy. I paused it at just the right time. I think the video is giving us a clue. It has something to do with the hand. It has 5 fingers. Oh, that's a foot. Hedgehogs don't have hands. You knew what I meant. Chimpanzees. They are so smart. They're like just as smart as humans, basically. Artistic. They're able to eat like humans, think like humans. We have the same head. Now I need to itch my head, actually. Goodness. All right, we are at the hairdressers. That looks like Preston's hair. Please side by side it right now. This guy, probably Preston's step cousin or something. Here comes the stupidest boy. Okay, that is messed up. He's like 5. I'll prove it to you. Boy, choose 25 cents or $1. He took the 25 cents. Which, rewind, I think he took multiple coins. Were those like dimes and a nickel or something? Do kids use cash anymore? The visitor to the hairdressers caught up with the boy on the street. You better be nice to him. Why did you choose 25 cents instead of $1? Hold on, there's something bigger to this picture. He wants something from a vending machine that only takes quarters. He likes metal and he's gonna melt it down and make a ring. He has never used cash before, so he doesn't understand the question because he's like 5. Because on the day when I choose $1, this game will end. Oh. So that hairdresser just keeps giving that boy money? So that means the hairdresser's not the smart one. It's the little boy. All right, this is looking a little concerning. On the left, we have a man who has, what is this, like ketchup going down their head? Like, I hope they're still alive. His outfit looks normal. He is focused on the hair. This man is very fashionable. He has long hair pulled back into a ponytail. He looks like he's about to use this sword, but he looks like he would know how to use a sword, to be honest. This person looks calm and they don't have ketchup running down the back of their neck. He is looking at where the action is going on. I don't know, this guy's form is off. Something tells me it's about the guy on the left. His scissors are not in the right place. All right, he's focused. He's cutting her hair wrong, and I know nothing about cutting hair, and I can tell that. All right, the guy over here, he has good form. He's preparing to cut in a good area versus the other guy. Definitely A. I've locked my answer in, even though we're still looking at this majestic man over here. Comments? Wait, I am so triggered. Do we not get to find out if it was A or B? Please tell me in the comments, and please click one of the next videos before they disappear.